Pulls the kick to the lead. Almost Walsh. Williamson collects it. Caught though. Butler. McRae. Bontempelli. They're fighting on the Dogs. Oh, there's no way back now. They've been outplayed all night by the Blues, who, if you've joined us late, led from the outset, kicked the opening goal of the night and have never looked back. Vandermeer. Early leap from West. Got up there. Wiedering Dak, but got a handball away. Williamson. One back pocket to the other. Hughes.
Their control of the ball has been first class tonight. It's the best I've seen them move the ball for 4 quarters for a long time. They had a good patch against Geelong and then nearly threw that away. But this has been probably their best 4-quarter effort for the season.
Yeah, complete performance. And for Carlton victories over the last couple of years, you'd be hard-pressed to find a Carlton win that didn't have Paddy Cripps featuring in the top 3 players on the ground. But he's been... hasn't had a huge influence, has he? He's been banged up, no doubt, and he's going to sit the rest of this one out on the bench. But that's an encouraging sign for David Teague and his players that they can get the job done and get it done really convincingly without their superstar captain exerting a big influence.
I mentioned Carlton play Port Adelaide at the Gabba next week. For the record, the Dogs have Essendon here at Metricon. Short week, Friday night game. Mackay. And he started all this. Brilliant first term. Pitternet has also been spectacular. Got a fist on that. Martin read the handball from Butler early. Flicks it out to Walsh. Pokes it towards half forward and Gibbons. Slap on was delightful to Kennedy. To Betts.
Just great ball movement, great awareness. The knock over the top, kick off the ground. And then the spear to Edward.
Eddie's having a laugh and a smile, Lynchy.
Yeah, so he should be too, because this is a big win outside the 4 points. These 2 teams are sharing a hotel, so at the Breakfast Bay Marie in the morning, it's going to be pretty uncomfortable for the Western Bulldogs players.
Eddie might be pretty happy he moved clubs. He might be playing finals in 2020. Uses some body language to get it through. He had to bend it, he had to twist it, but he got it there.
And unfortunately, it hasn't been a 100% perfect night because Mark Murphy has been injured, as Lynchy told us. We believe it's an ankle. He has had a serious syndesmosis injury some time ago, but gee, that was totally innocuous.
Well, I know I'm stepping into your area, Jared, but haven't had a syndesmosis injury myself. There's something that can hang around, and that sort of action, sometimes the bones just flare and shoots pain up into the leg, so that mightn't be good news at all for Carlton and Mark Murphy.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. He didn't even grab at his ankle.
He looked like he was grabbing at his hip flexor almost. So I don't know if it can refer that far up, but
wouldn't have thought so.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Long way away, but it looked very innocuous.
Might have to get you back onto that, Dr. Lynch.
I'll stay in my lane for future.
And there it is next week, Carlton Port Adelaide. You'll see that on Fox Footy, of course, but you see every kick, mark and handball of every game on Fox Footy Live. Curnow with the kick away to half forward. Casbolt. And he's almost within range here, Levi.
I reckon they're telling him to have a go. Ed Curnow just walked past, got in his ear.
Torp.
So as I mentioned, the biggest score kicked by any team this year has been 110 points. They can blow past 100 here, Carlton. And they struggled to kick 100 points for a long, long time under Brendan Bolton. And here we are in a reduced time game. He puts this through. They got double figures on the board. Still needs to kick it. In his struts. He's cranked up on it. Has it got? Not quite. Off hands. And through 4A behind. David Teague, 16 AFL games as coach. Oh, what about that? Williams. It's out wide. Through Shacky. Richards feeds it back. Smith. Butler. Smith. On the back pedal as he tries to hammer it towards the wing. Nice early float from Jones. Got a full set of knuckles on it. He can get it out with 1 minute left.
Geez, that log jam has just become more jammed, Nick. It's going to be tough for a spot in the 8.
That's the benefit of a 17-game season. There's a premium place on every game.
I think that was bordering on an editorial there, Dwayne.
No advantage.
No advantage as they come back.
Out of zone at a stoppage. Time on.
Setterfield.
Touch, play on.
Through McRae's hands. Cunningham takes it to the line. Blues fans rejoice coming off a loss last week against St Kilda. As mentioned, David Teague. 6 wins, 5 losses last season. Retained the job, signed on a 3-year deal. Former Blues best and fairest winner. And they're 3-3 right now after 6 games played in 2020. Throw.
Oh.
Was it throw?
And he's going to get his 4th.
Should be interesting on the replay. You are allowed to hit it, but you're not allowed to scoop it.
Oh,
it's a bit of both.
depends on who you barrack for, doesn't it?
There's a bit of ice cream about that one.
15 gone.
So the seconds tick down. Eddie takes his time. He's got 3 goals, 1 so far. Couple of skip steps. There's a new hero in town. The new blue, the same old blue that they've always loved, that the footy world loves. Eddie Betts has done it again. A 4-goal night, and the Blues have broken through the ton.